Hi and welcome to another episode of Corpsewater Unfiltered. In this episode I will be introducing you to the parallel universe where drummers are the easiest band members to find. I have been searching for this place since I was 16. So my recording lineup was now complete. All I had to do now was go back to the internet Fiverr drummer man and tell him that he was just going to be doing drums and start getting to work. However, when I went to actually message this guy, Fiverr then made some kind of like suggestion for another drummer or something else you might be interested in, and as I clicked on that, it recommended another one and another one and another one, and it turns out there were loads of death metal drummers on Fiverr. Quite the contrast when you're trying to put a live band together in Northern Ireland where extreme drummers are few and far between, and if you are lucky enough to find one, you usually have to share. I don't believe in sharing. So I came across this one guy and he kind of looked like a Viking and he was brilliant. He also offered a full drum mix, which to be fair I probably wouldn't need, but the main thing was that he would provide 16 stems, and it was like, right, this is the guy. So I dropped him a message and he gave me a price which was really affordable on the proviso that there were no lightning fast blast beats. That being said, I didn't really know what he meant because he was talking about BPMs and 16th notes, and that didn't make any sense to me back then and still doesn't really. So I just kind of like nodded my head and thought I'm just going to send you the tracks and try to sneak the stuff by you anyway. So this was the first stranger involved in the band and I didn't really know what I was doing. I also didn't know how to speak music, and this guy clearly did, so half the stuff he was talking about I didn't understand. Also, I knew nothing about what I was trying to do here and had never pieced even a song together over the internet, never mind an entire album. So I started to get a wee bit worried, as there was always the chance that I could pay this guy £500 to record the drums. He could follow my instructions to the absolute letter, but my instructions could be wrong, and he could return this stuff and it could be no use to man or beast, and then I've blown my budget. In other words, I could get this totally wrong and then I'd be fucked. Now, as you know, I'm one for cutting corners. However, on this occasion, the risk was a wee bit too high, because if I got this wrong, I'd be absolutely screwed. So I came up with this exceptionally good plan that somehow managed to generate more problems than it actually solved, like losing a member. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and if you wish to pick up a copy of the album, there's a link in the description as always, and I'll see you in the next one.